If you've ever been looking for LED bulbs for your car, truck, or motorcycle, you've likely run across the term CANbus. But what does it mean? In this video, we'll be taking a look into what it means and why it's an important feature for LED replacement bulbs if you drive a newer vehicle. First, a little bit of history. In the early days of car manufacturing, electricity flowed from the battery through switches to the lights and other devices. By the early 1980s, cars had thousands of feet of wire controlled by ECUs, electronic control units. Companies like the Bosch Company of Germany were looking for a type of bus communication system that could be used to communicate between multiple ECUs and vehicle systems without a host computer. When they didn't find what they were looking for, they began developing the Controlled Area Network in partnership with Mercedes-Benz and semiconductor maker Intel. In 1986, Bosch introduced the CAN standard at the SAE conference in Detroit. 1 year later, Intel Corporation began shipments of the first CAN-controlled chips, and the automotive world was changed forever. Released in 1991, the Mercedes-Benz W140 was the first production vehicle to feature a CAN-based multiplex wiring system. Today's automobiles come with up to 70 electronic controlled units, but the ones we're most interested in is the ECU that controls the lights in your car. How CANbus works. The CANbus system in today's automobiles work by communicating basic information back and forth. Put simply, the CANbus system that controls your lights tells you if they are working correctly based on the information coming from your lights. Take, for example, a halogen headlight bulb. The working power of a halogen headlight bulb is around 55 watts. If your headlights are burnt out or otherwise not functioning properly, the wattage communicated to the CANbus system doesn't match what it expects. So you'll get error codes on your dash that the bulb is burnt out. For some cars, this is especially sensitive. So how does this all apply to LED lights? LEDs and CANbus. LED bulbs don't typically consume as much power as a halogen or incandescent bulb will consume. While this has some benefits in being less strain on the battery and the power system in your car, the one drawback is getting CANbus system error codes. Remember, CANbus works by the information sent from the bulb, in most cases the wattage. If the LED bulb only takes a fraction of the wattage to reach full brightness, then you'll get a warning, even if the bulb is working perfectly well. This was a common complaint of early LED bulbs, especially for European cars, which have a more sensitive CANbus system compared to most Japanese and American-made cars. For these LED bulbs to work without an error, you would need to install a decoder into the system to compensate for the CANbus system. But recently, that has changed. With extensive research and development, LED companies like Ala Lighting have come out with a whole host of bulbs that are CANbus error-free, without any additional decoders needed for some vehicles or load resistors. Take these most recent releases for headlight replacement bulbs. The AG1, NLHL, and NCPHL bulbs all come ready to plug and play with no error codes. Using built-in technology, these CANbus bulbs will consume at or very near the OEM wattage. These bulbs still provide all the benefits you've come to expect from LED bulbs. They have a very long lifespan, have a light output that far exceeds the OEM bulb, and they also come in different colors. We've been focusing on headlights so far, but that's not all. Your vehicle's CANbus system also works for every bulb, from the tiny interior bulbs to the fog lights and the turn signal or brake lights. That's why we've expanded this CANbus error-free technology into our entire catalog of bulbs. In fact, we now provide CANbus bulbs for every application, from the fog lights to the interior bulbs, turn signals, brake lights, and everything else. With cars continuing to grow more advanced with technology, we will continue to stay ahead of the curve when it comes to providing top-level LED replacement bulbs. So when shopping for a set of LED bulbs for your car, when you see they are CANbus error-free, or CANbus bulbs as they are sometimes referred to, you will know these bulbs are ready to be installed worry-free of conflicting with the CANbus system in your car.